Cabo de Rama Beach, South Goa. 3:45 on January 19th, a young man appears to be in distress. He's frantically running around the beach looking for help. That time of the day, there aren't many people wandering the beach, but luckily for him, he does find someone. He manages to give them a brief explanation. Clearly, something distressing has happened to him, and he's looking for help. He points towards the part of the beach scattered with rocks, some big, some small, and starts running, making sure the other person is following him. When they approach the rocks, in between two smaller rocks is body of a woman lying motionless. By the state of her, she appears to be dead. By this point, the young man is distraught, trying to explain to his audience what happened to his beautiful wife, whom he had brought to the beach for a nice stroll that afternoon. He had only gone away for a short while to get them both some ice cream. She was alive and well then, enjoying the beautiful view the beach presented. But when he came back, she was on the sand, all soaked and motionless. He tried to wake her but couldn't, so he went for help. When police arrived a while later, she was officially declared dead. Possible cause was drowning. This wasn't the start to the new year anyone had imagined. Goa, India's smallest state by area and population, is also one of India's most popular tourist destinations. Its coastline stretches over 100 kilometers, boasting of more than 35 beautiful beaches. Cabo de Rama, location of our today's case, is one of the more secluded ones, being as it is away from the main city and its millions of tourists. This particular beach garnered its name from the now ruined Cabo de Rama fort. Ruins of the fort as well as the rocks peppered around the beach make the beach's kilometer-long coastline. This beach is largely left alone by the street vendors and ardent beachgoers who love a good party scene, easy access, and beach activities. That makes it less crowded and a perfect spot if you are looking to just relax and enjoy sights and sounds of the Arabian Sea uninterrupted. This is where 29-year-old Gaurav Katiyar brought his wife, 27-year-old Diksha Gangavar, on that fateful day. Gaurav worked as a manager for Courtyard by Marriott in nearby Kolvo. Both Gaurav and Diksha were originally from Lucknow. Theirs was an arranged marriage, but not a happy one according to Diksha's family. They had been married for more than a year, but didn't really get along. Allegedly, Gaurav had demanded a dowry of 10 lakhs at the time of marriage. Diksha's family had struggled to arrange for the sum, in addition to all the wedding costs, but somehow managed to fulfill Gaurav's wish in the end. For them, her happiness was more important than money. But before long, there was demand for more money. To make matters worse, Diksha was not happy. Now, she was dead in such tragic circumstances. It was hard to believe for her family. They were devastated, of course, but were helpless. Before anyone could write this case off as another water-related tragedy in a popular beach town, there was a twist to come. And this one was better than anyone had imagined. On the day Diksha drowned, there were not many people on the beach, and the location she was found in was somewhat obscured from the view, unless you were standing in an elevated position. Somewhere like the cliffs that surrounded one side of the beach. And there was someone who had seen the incident take place. Not just that, they had also captured it on a video. Accidentally, of course. I'm not sure if there was only one bystander or more, but the video circulating on the internet was taken by a lady who, if reports are to be believed, is a local resident trying to capture the beautiful view in front of her. When she started her video that day, she had no inkling of what was to come or that she was capturing a crime being committed, but that's exactly what she did. In her video, we can clearly see a couple strolling the beach. The man, who is wearing a grey toned t-shirt and shorts, walks few paces in front of his wife, who is in a pink or a peach dress. As they reach the rocks, the man points as if to show her something towards the bigger rocks lining the shore, lets her go past him and follows her, and they disappear behind the bigger rock. Moments pass, and the man walks casually away from the location. He appears to be in no hurry. Our secret recorder is still filming the beach, keeping the man in her frame. Then, not long after he left the location, he comes back, goes back to the rock, and reaches in and drags something out. What we see then, clear as the day, is a woman's body being dragged about. He drags and flops her body between the smaller rocks, checks her for something, maybe to make sure that she was really dead. Once he's satisfied, walks away again, this time to get attention of other people on the beach and bring them to where his wife lay dead. The whole time our secret recorder is screaming at the person following the man that he killed her, that he killed the girl, but they are too far away and too preoccupied maybe to hear her. As I explained in the beginning of this video, Gaurav Katiyar managed to convince people on the beach and the police that day that it was all a tragedy, an incident which should not have happened, but his ruse was short-lived. Within the next 2 days, our secret recorder took the proof she had to the police, who already had their suspicions but were waiting for more evidence to support the case. Now they had it. All the proof they needed was delivered to them on a silver platter. Not only they had an eyewitness testimony, but also a video of the crime itself was more than they had expected. Add to that, Diksha's post-mortem revealed she had sustained injuries consistent with being forced into the water, and the water in her system made it clear she had indeed drowned in a shallow part of the beach. It was nearly impossible for a grown adult to die because of drowning in such shallow waters. Now they had more than enough proof to arrest Gaurav Katiyar. After his arrest, when they examined him, Gaurav had marks on his chest, so it appears Diksha had tried to save herself by grabbing onto his chest. Or maybe she was trying to get him off of her, even though she had failed. She had left enough marks to implicate him further. Now, Gaurav Katiyar was caught, hook, line and sinker. Why did he do it though? Why did he kill his wife? Was it for money? Maybe not. After Diksha's death, he lost all chances of extorting more money from her family. So Diksha was more valuable to him if she was alive. So money was not the reason. News reports say he was having an affair for some time and his wife had figured it out. She had some evidence and was threatening to expose and leave him. Gaurav couldn't have that. He didn't want to have to deal with the lengthy divorce battle ahead of him if she were to leave him and expose his infidelity. I don't think he welcomed having to pay her alimony if Diksha were to succeed in her threats. So easy way out for him was to kill her and pass it off as an accident. Then, once the news cools down, which it eventually would in a beach town, it wasn't uncommon for a person to have an accident of this kind. He could then go on to marry his affair partner, but he did not anticipate being caught in the act, on a video no less. I do hope with all the evidence they have, Diksha and her family will have a swift justice. It gives different kind of satisfaction when a killer is literally caught in the act and punished for his deeds. That's the video for today. Please do like, share and subscribe. Watch my older videos for more true crime stories from around the world. I will see you in the next one.